there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for you which is going to be my Smile review, so let's get right into this. Back home to you. Now, first of all, I want to apologise for this review being out slightly later than it usually would. That's simply because I haven't had much time this week. This is probably going to be out on Thursday or maybe even Friday, so I'm really sorry about that. But they usually will be up earlier, but if they're not up till maybe Thursday, Friday, you know why, because it's probably because I don't have much time. So, Smile is episode 2 of series 10, and after I really loved the pilot, I had big expectations for this story. So, for me, Smile was a decent story. When I saw the emoji bots in the trailer, I thought they looked sort of cringy, but I ended up actually quite liking them. So, the main plot for this story is Bill going on her first proper adventure in the TARDIS, and they land on this mysterious alien planet. And the main sort of villain, if you like, even though they're not really villains, are the emoji bots in this story. When I saw them in the trailer, I did think they were sort of cringy, as I've already said, but I actually did quite like them in this story, because I thought, especially the mood detectors, they were pretty good, as they went on your back and you couldn't see your own mood. Whatever side you looked at, the face would never be on there. And, you know, I guess how the concept where they'd kill anybody that isn't happy is quite original, but you have to sort of keep smiling permanently, otherwise you're gonna die. It's not actually the emoji bots that kill you, they sort of grab you and hug you, and then these microbots who are actually the buildings, like are in the walls, they are the wall, come and swarm at you and circle you and turn you into a skeleton. And then we uncover their mysterious plan where they're using human skeletons and bones as fertilizer in their gardens. So the Doctor assumes that the place is completely wiped of human life. He doesn't think there are any humans there. We then see the Doctor send Bill back to the TARDIS, but this is the bit I really love about Bill, how she's sort of adventurous and down to earth. She's really excited to see different things, so she ends up following the Doctor and coming back to him. So eventually the Doctor figures that there must be some sort of spaceship on board where the colonists are. So Bill finds the door and they enter inside. Eventually, the Doctor looks on a map and wants to get to the engine room in the middle, because he's planning on blowing it up, and he leaves Bill there to give him directions. But the thing is, he'd already memorised it, and because he knew Bill would want to follow him, and he didn't even really need her to give him directions, he just wanted her to stay there and still be safe. So the Doctor gets to the engine, and he starts blowing it up. It is about to blow up when they discover these pods, and then they discover this little child who is asking where his mum is. And obviously she has been killed by the emoji bots because they woke everybody from the pods, well the humans, because they're all asleep in the pods, they awoke the humans who were really clever, and then all of them have eventually been killed. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. So when Bill is on her travels on her own, she finds this woman who is lying there just dead, and she sees this book with her life story in it, and she was happy at the start, but then she became unhappy, and that was why she eventually died. So eventually a few of the humans wake up from the pods. They all wake up, in fact. And then the boy is taken away by the emoji bots, and they meet up with the humans, and the humans are really angry. They seem really arrogant because they're saying the emoji bots are their slaves and it's their city. But then the Doctor explains to them this story about a magic haddock, which could be a sort of hint to the story arc in the later series. We don't know, I don't think it will be, but this is just a little assumption of mine that I thought I'd throw in here. So eventually, the Doctor deactivates the emoji bots. He wipes their memories, essentially, so they don't remember about killing people anymore. And then, obviously, the Doctor says the story about the magic haddock. And all the humans eventually live, all the ones that woke up, anyway. And then the Doctor and Bill head back to the TARDIS, and at the end of the story, they head to Victorian London, and that leads on to Thin Ice, this week's episode. So, yeah, as I said, the story was good. It was nothing amazing. I gave the pilot an 8.5 out of 10. This wasn't as good. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't a great story, but it wasn't an absolutely horrific one. It wasn't a disaster. So, yeah, guys, that was my review on Smile. Let me know in the comments if you have seen this story and give me your rating. So, I will see you hopefully next week for my Thin Ice review. I will hopefully get my Series 4 review out soon as well, probably next week as well. because I have a lot of stuff to do and I probably won't be able to record that. So yeah guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to support it with a like, subscribe below if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time for another awesome video. Peace out.